95 Interesting Facts about Saturn. Mythology and Gods. Saturn is named after the Roman god of agriculture, Saturnus, who was also associated with wealth and time. The name Saturn is derived from the Latin word satis, meaning sowing or seed. In Greek mythology, Saturn is associated with the god Cronus, the father of Zeus, a powerful and often malevolent figure. Cronus, fearing a prophecy that foretold his downfall at the hands of his children, devoured each of his offspring upon their birth. This myth adds a dark and dramatic dimension to the serene and majestic appearance of the planet Saturn. The word Saturday, in multiple languages, has its roots in the name of the planet Saturn. The planet's rings are named after letters of the alphabet, in order of their discovery. Astrologically, Saturn's iconic ring system is seen as a symbolic representation of boundaries, limitations, and the structure of reality. The rings are thought to reflect the constraints and challenges that individuals encounter in their lives. Depending on its placement in the birth chart, Saturn's influence is believed to either facilitate the establishment of secure structures or signify the need to overcome self-imposed restrictions. Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is named after the Titans of Greek mythology. Titan is the second largest natural satellite in our solar system and has a thick atmosphere. It is considered one of the potential locations for extraterrestrial life. Titan's atmosphere contains complex organic molecules, and scientists believe it may hold clues about prebiotic chemistry, the chemistry that precedes the formation of life. Studying Titan provides insights into the conditions that existed on Earth before life emerged. Titan is unique in our solar system for its thick atmosphere and lakes of liquid methane and ethane. The Huygens probe, part of the Cassini mission, successfully landed on Titan, revealing a landscape with rivers, lakes, and even rain, although composed of hydrocarbons instead of water. The moon Enceladus is named after one of the giant Enceladus, who battled Athena in Greek mythology. Enceladus is known for its geysers that spout water vapor and ice particles into space, suggesting the presence of a subsurface ocean. The moon Iapetus is named after a Titan and son of Uranus in Greek mythology. The moon Phoebe is named after a Titaness in Greek mythology and grandmother of Apollo. Saturn's moon Mimas is named after a giant in Greek mythology who was killed by Hephaestus. Mimas has a large crater named Herschel, making it look like the Death Star from Star Wars. Pan, a moon of Saturn, is named after the god of shepherds and flocks in Greek mythology. Atlas, another moon, is named after the Titan condemned to hold up the sky in Greek mythology. The moon Dione is named after a Titaness and the mother of Aphrodite in Greek mythology. Rhea, a moon of Saturn, is named after the Titaness who was the mother of Zeus in Greek mythology. Tethys, another moon, is named after a Titaness and daughter of Uranus in Greek mythology. Hyperion, a moon of Saturn, is named after a Titan associated with heavenly light. Janus, a moon, is named after the two-faced god of gates and doors in Roman mythology. Epimetheus, another moon, is named after a Titan associated with hindsight and afterthought. Telesto, a moon of Saturn, is named after a sea nymph and daughter of Oceanus in Greek mythology. Calypso, another moon, is named after the nymph who detained Odysseus in Homer's Odyssey. The moon Pandora is named after the first woman in Greek mythology. Phobos and Deimos, moons of Mars, are named after the sons of Ares, Mars, in Greek mythology. The Cassini-Huygens spacecraft, which studied Saturn, is named after astronomers Giovanni Cassini and Christian Huygens. The Saturn V rocket, used in the Apollo moon missions, is unrelated to the planet and named after the Roman numeral V. Saturnalia was a festival in ancient Rome dedicated to the god Saturn, celebrated in December. Saturn is often referred to as the jewel of the solar system due to its stunning ring system. The painting, Saturn Devouring His Son, by Francisco Goya is a famous representation of the god in art. Saturnalia was an ancient Roman festival dedicated to Saturn, characterized by feasting, gift-giving, general merriment and a temporary suspension of social norms. The festival influenced some modern Christmas traditions. In some belief systems, Saturn is associated with the concept of harvesting, representing the reaping of what has been sown. A day on Saturn is relatively short, lasting about 10.7 hours. Saturn's magnetic field is not aligned with its rotation axis, a unique feature among the planets in our solar system. Saturn's magnetic field is about 578 times stronger than Earth's. Film and TV characters. In the Star Wars universe, the planet Saturn is referenced as Saturnine. The 2001 A Space Odyssey film features a journey to Saturn. Saturn is featured in the anime series Casshern Sins as a desolate, post-apocalyptic landscape. In the film Event Horizon, the ship travels through a wormhole near Neptune, but Saturn's rings are depicted. Saturn's moon Titan is the setting for the film Avatar. In the TV series Doctor Who, the Doctor has visited Saturn and its moons on several occasions. In the animated series Futurama, Saturn is a popular tourist destination. The movie Interstellar depicts a wormhole near Saturn. Saturn is a recurring location in the anime series Sailor Moon. The space station Babylon 5 in the TV series of the same name orbits a planet that resembles Saturn. Gustav Holst composed Saturn, the Bringer of Old Age, as part of his orchestral suite, The Planets. The Planetary Suite by Isao Tomita features a musical interpretation of Saturn. Artists like Chesley Bonestell have created stunning space art featuring Saturn, contributing to public fascination with the planet. Poets, including John Milton and Percy Bysshe Shelley, have referenced Saturn in their works, often emphasizing its majestic and awe-inspiring nature. Saturn's Children is a science fiction novel by Charles Stross, exploring the lives of humanoid robots in a post-singularity future. Comic book characters. In the Marvel Universe, Saturnine is a character associated with Saturn and the Captain Britain Corps. The Marvel character Thanos, who appears in the Avengers series, has a home planet called Titan, inspired by Saturn's moon. In the DC Universe, Saturn Girl is a member of the Legion of Superheroes with telepathic abilities. Saturn Queen, another DC character, is an adversary of the Legion of Superheroes. Saturn's rings are depicted in various comic books as symbols of cosmic power. In the Watchmen graphic novel, Dr. Manhattan is associated with Saturn and its rings. The character Adam Warlock in Marvel Comics has been associated with the planet Saturn. In the comic series The Authority, there is a character named the Engineer, whose body is fused with advanced technology, including a ring similar to Saturn's. The character Saturnin in Marvel Comics is a shape-shifting alien with a connection to Saturn. The concept of a hexagonal storm on Saturn has inspired visuals in science fiction comics. Animals, chakras, weather, and materials. The Saturniidae family of moths is named after the planet Saturn. The Saturn beetle is a species of beetle found in parts of Africa. The Saturnid plant hopper is an insect species found in the Philippines. The Saturn butterfly is another species named after the planet. In astrology, Saturn is associated with the zodiac signs Capricorn and Aquarius, discipline, responsibility, and the material world. One of the most significant astrological events is the Saturn return, which occurs approximately every 29.5 years. It marks a period of self-discovery and major life changes. The first Saturn return, around the age of 29, is considered a rite of passage into full adulthood, while the second, around age 59, often prompts reflection on one's life path. These periods are believed to bring profound shifts and personal evolution. In the chakra system, the planet Saturn is associated with the seventh chakra, Sahasrara, or the crown chakra. The hexagonal storm on Saturn's north pole is a unique and distinctive weather feature. The storm's hexagonal shape is believed to be formed by the planet's fast rotation and stable atmospheric patterns. Saturn dance is a form of contemporary dance that incorporates fluid movements and symbolic gestures. The interior of Saturn is believed to be mostly composed of hydrogen and helium, with a small rocky core. Saturn's rings are made up of particles ranging in size from tiny dust grains to larger boulders. Some of Saturn's moons have water-ice surfaces, and some may have subsurface oceans. Saturn exhibits strong winds, and its storm patterns can persist for years. A year on Saturn, its orbit around the Sun, is about 29 Earth years. The density of Saturn is less than that of water, meaning it could float in a giant bathtub. Human anatomy. The term Saturnine is an archaic term referring to a person of a gloomy or melancholy disposition. The philosophy of Stoicism, associated with self-discipline and virtue, has links to the mythological Saturn. Some alternative medicine practices associate Saturn with the spleen and its functions. The term ring around the iris, in the eye, is sometimes called the limbal ring, resembling Saturn's rings. The term Saturnine gout was historically used to describe lead poisoning symptoms. In astrology, Saturn is often referred to as the taskmaster or lord of karma. It is associated with discipline, responsibility, and the challenges that individuals must face in their lives. Saturn's influence is believed to encourage personal growth through hard work, perseverance, and the acceptance of responsibilities. Its position in an individual's birth chart is thought to reveal the areas where challenges and lessons are likely to manifest. In astrology, a person born under the influence of Saturn is considered to be disciplined and serious. The astrological symbol for Saturn represents the god's sickle or scythe, emphasizing the passage of time and agricultural harvest. In tarot cards, the planet Saturn is associated with the card, the World, representing completion and fulfillment. The skeletal system, associated with structure and stability, is sometimes metaphorically linked to Saturn in astrology. The concept of lead turning into gold in alchemy is associated with Saturn and its symbolism of transformation. The idea of time and aging is often linked to Saturn, symbolizing the inexorable passage of time. Astrologically, Saturn is linked to one's career, ambition, and professional life. Its influence is thought to shape the individual's approach to work, indicating a person's drive for success, commitment to goals, and willingness to overcome obstacles. The position of Saturn in the natal chart is often examined to gain insights into the individual's work ethic and aspirations. In astrology, Saturn is associated with karmic lessons and the pursuit of spiritual growth. Its influence is seen as a guide that encourages individuals to confront their fears, overcome limitations, and evolve on a soul level. The challenges posed by Saturn are viewed as opportunities for personal development and the refinement of character, contributing to a deeper understanding of one's life purpose. These facts encompass a wide range of topics associated with Saturn, from mythology and astronomy to popular culture and symbolism.